Okay. Thank you so much for speaking to me. There's a lot to get through. But what I wanted to know especially is, do you feel that Brayden is acting out of character because of the drugs? Or are the drugs kind of making him become who he really wants to be, but never was able to be so?
That's actually really interesting. It's an interesting thing. I think Brayden always had this in him, and the drugs is kind of just a vehicle to just, yeah, let loose, you know? Yeah, I feel like he's always had this craziness in him, but now he's like, now there's no, it's like he's just doing it. There's no stop, there's no conscience, there's no stopping him. He's just doing it.
Right. So Brayden has always been there for Tariq from day one. However, Brayden has stated that he doesn't feel that same sense of loyalty and friendship from Tariq. Do you feel that this is a relationship that can be repaired for him to be Team Brayden, or is it best that you have to go back to your family or someone else?
I think as the years go on and it's only Brayden and Tariq together, I think eventually it has to hit Tariq at some point, be like, ah, he's really been there for me. Like, obviously, when we saw Tommy and Ghost, they had been together for 20 years at this point.
Mhm.
We're seeing Brayden and Tariq only together for 3 years. So there's still time that needs to pass, and like they need to go through more things for Tariq to really be like, okay, I fully am there and trust you. Brayden was trusting from the beginning with Tariq. And I still think there needs to be more things and more time needs to pass for them to kind of like fully be like, okay, we're in this together forever.
Do you feel that he regrets at any point his decision to choose Tariq as compared to his family?
I don't think so because I think he knows who his family, he knows who they are, and they're
Mhm.
not the best people. So I think this is who he truly is and who he wants to be.
Right. So with the death of Elle, a lot of people they say it before, they kind of blame her for introducing Brayden into this lifestyle with the drugs. Does Brayden feel that way? Or was he always going to be curious?
I look, I think everyone, he's still a college student. I think he of course is probably a little curious. I would say L sped up the process of introducing it to him, and maybe we would have seen him do it eventually at some point, because I feel like everyone kind of has to go through that. But I think that's his own decision. He was the one that decided to take that bump, so I think that's kind of his own fault.
So the killing of the drug dealer, do you feel that was because Brayden always was kind of trigger happy, but never fully pulled that trigger? Or was it full passion love that made him blind to the future?
I think it's a combination of both. I think he had definitely had that in him to do that, and it also was, a crime of passion. But I think eventually he was going to get there and do that anyway. So we just again saw it sped up a little bit.
Okay. And then lastly, is there anything that you can tease we got two more episodes or so left?
Yeah, 2 more episodes after this. All I know is Carter better go down. Carter better go down, and I think I'm curious to see what the fans' reaction is to the last episode. I'm interested. I really we shot it so long ago. I honestly don't even remember everything that happens. I don't even know what happens with Brayden, but I'm excited to see the big thing that happens. I'm excited to see the reaction.
Okay. Would you want a Brayden spinoff?
I feel like I don't know. We'll see. I love the character so much, but there's so much I want to do, and
Mhm.
you could get stuck into one character, and then it's kind of like your whole career. And there's just so many other things that I want to do. So maybe not a Brayden spinoff, but maybe do one episode here or there if there's other spinoffs. But I think this is the end of Brayden for sure in this chapter.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for speaking to me, and I look forward to that finale.
Thank you so much.